Hey, what's up guys? TJ Kosen here. We're back out at the North Dallas flip. Massive renovation project. We actually just got this thing under contract. We were gonna list this thing $699. They came in $725 with no requests and waiving the appraisal, which is actually really cool for pretty much everyone. Now, what's the benefit for us? Well, we have a certainty at the end. The disadvantage to us is if we were going to bid up above $725 and now we've lost out on that opportunity. The disadvantage for them is if we didn't get offers over $700, then they're stuck with a really nice house that they maybe paid a little bit more for than they really needed to. The likelihood of that, probably not very high. Also, the likelihood of this house actually appraising more than $725, it's going to get a little squishy up there. So we're pretty happy with the offer. You might notice we're not quite done yet. So we got a little bit more work to do. Let's talk about what we've done since the last video. Last video was drywall. I think the floors were going in because we talked about the rough wood, and that's pretty much it. So we've done a lot since then. We spent a lot of money, a lot of time, but it's turning out really nice. Starting at the bottom again, we have our 4-inch nail down hardwood white oak floors. I actually bought these floors 3 months before we put them in because at the time it was tough to get. I wanted white oak, I wanted A grade, and I wanted 4-inch. That's a tough combination apparently in this market. So I bought this early, stored it in my buddy's warehouse where I bought it from, and then we put it in. It turned out amazing, absolutely amazing. After floors, you gotta put in some base trim. We got that bold 6-inch square base trim. It goes with the mid-century modern look of the outside of the house, the inside of the house. It all goes together, it flows together pretty seamlessly. Nice little addition we did over here. It's kind of fun. We added a little dry bar. Difference between a dry bar and a wet bar. Wet bar has a sink. Dry bar doesn't have a sink, but it does have a wine fridge, a wine rack, a wine, whatever that cabinet's for, stuff cabinet, and this guy. Storing your booze in. Well, you don't buy a $750 million house without drinking. The kitchen, we had one last minute change order. So our big, massive island cabinet, we made it a little bit bigger than we originally intended, and the original plans had it spaced right here. So that left us less room over here than what was really optimal for walking. So we moved it out about to 48 inches, a nice wide walkway space, gives it some presence into the kind of entry foyer area. And then we're gonna come out here with some Carrara marble, coming out about 12, 16, 18 inches, something like that. A nice big bold piece. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Cabinets, we have our soft close, freaking everything, really cool. Soft close drawers, semi-gloss paint. It looks amazing. It's no wonder that this thing went over ask. Over here, I don't know what Berlusconi is, but I know what it cost me on my credit card.
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
All right, let's walk back through here. And we're not gonna see every room because a bedroom has 4 walls, the same floor, ceiling fans, and like doorknobs. But we're gonna take a stop in the, trying to be more politically correct for y'all, primary bathroom and primary bedroom. Great space, you guys, great space. I love these bold, thick hardware. If you could like be here and move this, it feels like just substantial. The doors again are solid core, so solid doors all the way through. And then in the final wrap-up video, we'll post that in the description down below when we're done with this place. We'll go through all the bedrooms, but I just want to highlight some of the built-ins in here because we put something a little special in a couple of the bedrooms. So we have a nice shoe rack, big built-ins, moving around different heights. We got drawers, because one thing this house had when we bought it was a weird floor plan and a ton of storage. And then when we gutted it, we fixed the floor plan, but then we lost storage. So we tried to add back storage wherever we could, in the laundry, in the master bedroom here, actually the master bath too. We'll take a quick look in here. Big, prominent 36-inch double vanity with drawers in the middle. All one piece, guys, all one piece. So custom everything. You can tell it's all one piece. I'll show you actually. So anyway, one piece of plywood here, one piece of plywood here. If it was 2 different cabinets, the drawers would be a separate piece than the base, and we'd have double plywood here. Or double MDF if it's cheap. But everything solid wood all the way through. It looks fantastic. Like I was saying, adding extra storage where we could. We added this nice, we gotta adjust it just a little bit. Nice built-in linen closet great space. We have our massive walk-in shower with, dude, I don't even know what all that shit is. Like, that's a lot of stuff. Elon Musk in here building a rocket ship. Granite on top of the shower dam, and then our floating shelves. Make sure you get these on the way out. No space here to hold stuff. Like, you want to put your shampoo here when you're taking a bath, or your bath bombs, or your candles, right? You're bougie. You want candles when you're bathing. So put some built-in shelves over here, and they turned out amazing. Let's go. You guys have seen the living room, right? Let's go outside in the backyard, take a walk around, talk about the work that's remaining and the work that we've done, right? There's a lot of stuff. All right, let's go. All right, guys, out in the garage. What do we do in the garage? Well, we did drywall texture and paint. That's pretty cool. We put in some can lights. That's bougie as our tankless water heater, great feature. I don't know what all that stuff is. I wouldn't touch that right now if I were you. All right, it's safe. We had to bust out the entire garage floor, so it was ugly. So that brings up what's left to do, right? What's left to do is pour the garage floor, tie in to this, patch these issues over here. In the backyard, what we've accomplished since you guys seen it last is a lot more cleanup. So scraped the dirt, cleaned up, prepping for sod. This is probably one of the biggest fences I've ever put in. It's 380 feet from point to point, and we're adding a electric opening gate at the beginning of the driveway. One thing, so we don't like selling stuff before it's done, because then the buyers get a lot of ideas about how you should do things. And let's be honest, we're the professionals. They buy one house a lifetime. We buy like a couple of houses a week, month, day, I don't know. But one thing they did request, I said, right, we had it. So how do the buyers find it? We had listed the property before. I mentioned that on the videos, and we got offers that would have made us, again, about $65,000 to $75,000 after closing costs. But then I get stupid. I'm like, well, let's renovate it. What the hell, right? Let's renovate it. Let's put 200 grand into it. Let's bump the price up. Let's set some more records, because apparently it's what we do. And we're going to be setting a record out here, price per square foot. This is going to be a record sale in this little area. It's going to be massive. But that means that we had to cancel listing on the MLS. So a good agent on the buy side, there's no inventory, right? No inventory. Well, this is never going to hit inventory unless we put it on there for a minute just to validate other people's comps, because we're nice people. But it's never going to hit the MLS. Why is that? For practical purposes, not the open market. Well, why is that? Because the buyer's agent cold called my wife and said, hey, I noticed you had the listing on this house, and then I dug a little bit deeper and noticed you were one of the owners of that property, so what's going on? And she was flat out. She said, wait, we decided, we got offers that we were pretty close, that we liked, but we didn't want to take them. So we blew it out. We reno AF'd it. Is that what we do? That's what we do. And the agent's like, well, I got buyers. They really want the area. They've been looking forever. The wife may or may not be 6 months pregnant, so they're pretty urgent. They're wanting to get in on something. Can we go out and see it, please? Sarah's like, we don't really do that a lot, but yeah, what the hell? So they come out, I walk through with them, they fall in love. They fall in love. Not with me. I mean, I'm sexy. They see this as their forever home. I see this as it's taken forever home. But anyway, so they asked me flat out, what's it do? What's it take to get this right now? And I said, well, we're gonna list it $699. We're gonna see what we get. I hope we get bid up. I hope we get bid up to the low to mid sevens. And I said, but what appraised there, I'm not really sure. And I said, well, what's it take to take it off the market and not even hit the market? I said, I don't know, man. I don't know. Talk to my wife. But they pushed me, like, 725, 725. They said, all right, let me think about it. They thought about it for one day. Well, they talked to their agent, put in an offer, full price, 725, $250,000 down, 500K loan, and no appraisal contingency on the house. So that means if it doesn't appraise for the sales price, then that's on them, it's not on us. But they came out here before we're done, so now they have ideas. I told them they get to pick two things. They get to pick the stain color for the fence, and they get to pick some landscaping. And then they begged me, can we please, 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 put in a wooden deck instead of a concrete slab back here, level with the bottom of the house. Actually level with the floor level in the living room. I think it's kind of a nice feature, actually. I think it's gonna look really, really cool. So we said it's gonna be a little bit more expensive than the concrete, because the concrete we were basically getting for the price of an extra couple yards with doing the rest of it. But if you're willing to come up just a little hair, then yeah, we'll do it for you. So actually our effective end price, probably gonna be about $730. Not a bad deal. $320, buy, 2 something or another, a lot, fix, and $720 to $730 on the sell side. If you guys want to see the final video of this house that's been a pain in my butt for the past lots and lots of months, okay, final video down there in the description below. We'll also put the pre-videos. We've got a lot of content on this house because let's be honest, it was a lot of work. While you're down there, by the way, don't forget, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you want to be an overachiever, share this to your friends and family and your enemies too. It really helps us out for the algorithm, guys. Algorithm. It's not your Uncle Al. You know, it's an algorithm. It's a math thing. It's math. Math. All right, I'll see you later. Bye.